The Mandalorian and Grogu. I have a poster of this movie. Let's talk about it.
We've all heard stories of the Mandalorian bounty hunter and a child.
So I just got back from The Mandalorian and Grogu, the new Star Wars movie that dropped in cinemas after 7 years. The last movie we had was The Rise of Skywalker, and we just got this one for some reason. I don't like bashing movies. I always try and find the good in movies, and the good in this movie was Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian, as we've seen him over 3 seasons. Grogu as a character did something in the movie. Sneezed, coughed, walked about. In fact, everyone walked about a lot. The film had X-Wings, the Babu Frick characters. I don't know what their race is called. What else? What else? Not even the music was that good, actually. It was okay. Guys, this movie was a letdown. A massive letdown. As a lifelong Star Wars fan, since as long as I can remember, I've been a Star Wars fan. As long as I've breathed air, I've been a Star Wars fan. And I enjoyed the series. Mandalorian Season 3 was not great, but this was worse than Mandalorian Season 3. Mandalorian and Grogu was directed by Jon Favreau. Worst movie he's directed, for sure. Dave Filoni, I believe, was the writer or the producer on this. Stars Sigourney Weaver and Pedro Pascal. And the movie has no plot, so I can't really talk about plot. What happens? Right, so the Mandalorian Din Djarin goes to the New Republic. We have Zeb in this, by the way, from Rebels. Goes to the New Republic. They want him to take out Imperial leaders, and he goes to the Hutts for some information, but they ask him to go and save Rotta the Hutt, which is Jabba the Hutt's son. They go and eventually get him back, as well as the Imperial leader that they were looking for, and then the Hutts go after him. They defeat the Hutts, and that's it. That's it.
That's all, folks.
All that really happens in this movie, it is Mandalorian walking around for a bit, looking hard, and then fighting some creatures, and then walking around a bit, or jumping to another planet, and then Grogu would cough or sneeze or do something that makes the audience go, ah, ha ha. He's so cute. And then they fight some more creatures. Yeah. The locations were cool, but the CGI was cheap. It looked like a TV movie to me. Didn't feel that cinematic. I would have happily watched this at home. Actually, in fact, no, I wouldn't have happily watched this at home. This is the worst Star Wars movie I've seen. It is not a good movie. This might even end up in the top 10 worst of the year. If this is the future of Star Wars, please count me out. Like, what was with the Hutts talking in English? What is that? Like, since when? Why have we got, like, Swolo the Hutt? With the worst voice actor I've ever heard. He was so boring and so generic. Like, he talked like this, and I hope we see you again. Take care of the little one because he's important. I am the son of Jabba the Hutt. Fuck me. Sigourney Weaver's in this film, and she looks fucking bored. Like, she's just sort of like, go on this mission. If you don't go on this mission, I won't give you this ship. He goes on the mission, comes back. Well done on the mission. Bit messy, but well done. The Hutts were CGI. They weren't puppets, even though they use model ships, clearly. They use model robots. Clearly, we see some stop animation, and there is some behind-the-scenes stuff out there that you can find where Jon Favreau is talking about all the physical stuff. I think it looks lower budget than the actual show. It's not good. The best moment of the movie is the sneak peek we saw on Disney Plus of them infiltrating the AT-AT. That is the best bit. And if you've seen the final trailer, you've seen all the best bits. You've actually seen all the best bits. This movie feels so long. I was halfway through and I was like, how can we be halfway through? There is nothing happening. Literally nothing happening. There's no important plot progression for the Mandalorian and Grogu. Nothing happens with it. Their characters do not progress at all in this movie. At all. There's no stakes. There's no, like, even at the point where Din is injured, still no stakes because we just know he's not going to die. Oh, fuck. The music wasn't all that. It was all, there was a lot of the TV theme used, but it's all that kind of electronic music. There was nothing cinematic about its score. Didn't like it. The battles were over quickly. There was a lot of tiny, small battles with creatures. Barely any empire. Even the fact that the plot synopsis is they need to go and take out imperial leaders. That makes me think that he's going on the hunt for these like the Nazi hunters, right? They're going out and taking them out one by one. Everyone, all these bad guys in the deck of the cards, is what she says. Mando goes up to her, Sigourney Weaver's character and goes, "I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards." No, you don't. You literally take out one in the intro and then another one. Where's the deck of cards? Like, there's more. Zeb was in this movie for 5 minutes and I was like, oh, wow, we're going to get Zeb helping out in this mission. No, nothing. We get this weird little guy that's on a rocking chair, though, and cooking fish, and Grogu steals a fish, eats a fish, goes back, and the guy's like, here is the antidote for the poison that is inflicted on Mando. Yeah, there are spoilers in this review, but can I spoil anything that doesn't have a story? Is that possible? Guys, this was Dave Filoni, man. What are you doing? What is this? This is the start of your reign at Lucasfilm. What is Starfighter going to be? Like, is it going to have a plot? Tell me Starfighter's going to have a plot. I was struggling to think about more things that I actually liked about the movie. Oh my god, I can't believe how much I disliked a Star Wars movie. Do you know what? I've always said that a bad Star Wars movie is not a bad movie. It's just a bad Star Wars movie. That's what I said about Last Jedi. Like, it's not a great Star Wars movie, but it's a good movie. This is a bad Star Wars movie and a bad movie. That's the first time that's happened for me. I even prefer the Clone Wars movie. Like, I've always said animation is my thing, and I did always say that I didn't really like the Clone Wars movie because it felt like an extended episode, but at least things happened in it. At least we had Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, and there was a progression of the plot. This one felt like the worst. You know, you get a greatest hits album, right? Now imagine the opposite of a greatest hits. All the worst bits. That's what it was. The worst bits of the Mandalorian TV show. Nothing changes from the start of the movie to where we are at the end of the movie. That's the other thing. Like, you start the movie in one place with our characters, and when you get to the end, you're in the same place. Nothing happens. In this, nothing happens. It is like you haven't even watched it by the end of it. Guys, this was bad. And this is because I'm passionate about Star Wars. I love Star Wars at its height. I love Star Wars. Hey, I got a popcorn bucket, though. Yeah, the best bit about the whole entire thing was the drink beforehand and getting this popcorn bucket. I am so offended that after 7 years you give me this shit. Treat your fans like they're idiots. This is going to be an interesting review. I've just seen the death of Star Wars. That's what it feels like. It feels like this is the end of the road. That's what it feels like. It feels like, what can you do now after that? Like, what is Starfighter going to be? You need to introduce kids to Star Wars. That's what this is all about. The prequels and the original trilogy, you know, kids of the generations that grew up with those movies are into Star Wars because it was for them. It was awesome. It was fun. It was interesting. It had a plot. But with this, it's like no kids are interested in Star Wars. It's been actually said that there are very few, you know, they're struggling to get kids into Star Wars, and no wonder you're putting crap out like this. It's insulting. Oh God, guys, you know what? I did have a rating, but I think I'm changing this last minute because oh my God, it's so bad. I would rather watch Jaws: The Revenge. Wow. Okay, guys, that's my review. What did you guys think of the movie? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Do you think I'm overblowing this? Like, do you think I've overblown and overreacted, or do you think I'm right? Let me know in the comment section. I will see you real soon in the next one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Shit.